place.
Hello, person. Welcome to this place. You are now tuned into the sounds of
Mission.
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 skinny and I like pull a Britney every other week. But cut me some slack, who do you want me to be? Cause I'm too messy, and then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job, and you asked where the hell I've been. And I'm too perfect, till I open my big mouth. I want to be me, is that not allowed? And I'm too clever, and then I'm too fucking dumb. You hate it when I cry, unless it's that time of the month. And I'm too perfect, to show you that I'm not a thousand people I could be for you. You hate the fucking world.
Check it.
That's how we function. Nobody don't trust nobody round here.
What? Welcome to London. So when I step to the high road, I see CCTV and cameras. They're going hard for the riches and fortunes. From the street vendors to the bankers, boys in blue always looking for a problem. There's a price to pay when you're a black man. There's a next on pressure in both sides. He don't give a fuck and we call him the tax man. Yo, so welcome to London, fam. Poverty, we got that in abundance, fam. Some are homeless, some are reckless. You'll get fucked if you buck up on a London gang. With sterling, they run up on your London grants. Put work in and mash up all your London plans. You can't argue when we start charging congestion. That's another London scam.
That's how we function. That's how we function. Nobody don't trust nobody. Welcome to London. Yeah, that's how we function. That's how we function. Nobody don't trust nobody right here. What? Welcome to London. People told you what's happening. This time when you see man, we go hard, but we're never gonna land. But the ego don't show when we're struggling cold. Even though we got the deep up, bubbling your was on the wrong side, they with the wrestling. So the street grind's always in the thing, and you walk by the man, killing with the club shuffling. Yo, so welcome to London. Black guys with buses and the white man.
Flows with a killer, but they're already dead. The man that they could really lose in the end. When I've been swinging my sword in your head, yeah, been up on the wheels at the end. under the earth. Anybody saying getting buried in the dirt. All man of faith, they pray for the dead. Sign of the cross when I enter the church. They pray for the dead. Sign of the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. They pray for the dead. Sign of the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. We be giving us something what they be talking about. Level so high that they started the sound. Man could have never tried join me out. Can't put a few pounds in all your accounts. So I'm living in the gaffing. Older the edge, I'll be out on the graph. Never older than meds. Man wanna chat that we're lighting them up like a 20 pack of Marlboro Gold cigarette. I'm charging the whip, got it plugged in the wall. Man already got the advanced technology. Giving it the greatest depression than that. No cash coulda just crashed to your economy. They coulda never war with the champion. Sound out age trying to generate income streams. Man I rise up like the morning sun. And they eat what they give man skin disease. Let me pray for the dead. Sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. Let me pray for the dead. Sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. We be giving us something but they be aiming about. Anybody near got the ear to the ground. Man, I really thought they were talking the things or the things weren't something they could really pronounce it. I found some yard but my background's Kenyan. Had to fall back now, I'm back with a vengeance. Man, I gotta die cause they got no depth. So I gotta send them to the next dimension. Grew around bank robbers and ram readers. Man, I only round if it's advantageous. None of them have never been putting in graphs. So they gonna try come and grab man's wages. If anything, we really be giving them incentives. None of them have died like 5 times over. Ready for the war, then it's gonna get ugly. But they say beauty's in the eye of a bit older. We pray for the dead, sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots, and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock. Then we pray for the dead, sign to the cross, aim for the head. Firing shots, and they say if you urge, you return to the dirt. Man, they got no more time on the clock.
This is my way. Way. This is my way. Way. This is my way. All I need is one beat. One beat. One beat. All I need is one beat. One beat. One beat. One beat. All I need is
Hater blockers on stunner. The block's getting hot, boy, it's gonna be a long summer. Ringing on the wrong number. The runner got rushed, sweet like Candy Crush, going under. Hyenas on the prowl, tracksuit mafioso showing hunger. Lightning rips across the skyline, rolling thunder. While I'm living for the city, they can't hear the wonder. Currency, cover D, overtaking slumber. No rest for the wickedness, neck deep in all type predicaments. Don't look, it's sickening. 6 feet deep in the shit that you're slipping in, leave sipping it. Trying to block out incidents, teens witnessing. Grill cover, teeth glistening. Trying to point out hot spots, but they ain't listening. Teens witnessing, grill cover, teeth glistening. Trying to point out hot spots, but they ain't. Stay calm like the Dalai Lama, but impossible when swimming with piranhas, but they ain't listening. Just trying to keep them safe where the harm is. Been up against an army when you're harmless, but they ain't listening. Stay calm like the Dalai Lama, but impossible when swimming with piranhas, but they ain't listening. Just trying to keep them safe where the harm is. Been up against an army when you're harmless, but they ain't.
Fuck it, trash talk, yeah it's garbage. Cold like the art, furniture, varnish. shit. Look who walked in.
Put your ass down low.
The man will swear I care about the coat, but how you handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write, I practice, so we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse and there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I were, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm studying. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent.
Canadian feel. It's a roughneck style again. Roughneck style again.
Politicians are your landlords, systems of fraud across the board. They want to hoard the resource, keep us on this course, selfish with no remorse, reinforced by economic, cultural discourse. Need independent thought against propaganda onslaught. Justice is bought and sold at the courts. Appears it's time to move beyond the civic sphere. Brothers and sisters, bring the revolution near. We need the revolution here. 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 Clarity's gone, but for those gone before, we stay strong. Draw strength from how they carried on. Come on, educate yourself. Environmental health, how we build collective wealth. They move with stealth to bring ecocide here. Extinction everywhere. What's it gonna take for us to kick into gear? Appears it's time to move beyond the civic sphere. Brothers and sisters, bring the revolution near. We need the revolution here. We need the revolution here.
back from the back from the back from the DnB, instructor back from the dead. Red beam shutter, copper and lead. Hard from the fire, worries man dread. Just smoked in the trap, careful with your tread. Words in your heart, take heed what I said. We were born from the black, we are born in the red. Voodoo, and I talk when you rise from the dead. Ease up, it's the warrior, I came from the red. Voodoo.
Why did you lie, 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 lie? Why did you lie?
Skill jak Harvard, letím jak Concorde, víc ním jak barbar, mám Diamond Armor, klasika jak Arma, naše show z hardcore, jen jedna pravda, nikde nejsou žádný backdoors. Back, terasa, klubu se plní kasa, klub se plní kouřem na stage, show jak bouře, vybírej moudře, vybírej správně, já si vybral skvěle a teď o tom píšu vlastně. Řeknu ti česky a hezky, na stage jak na jetsky, cítím se ve svém životu, když je přede mnou Mike ze vsi, vesnický bar, žádná Praha uvnitř cesty. A ty kde jsi? Kolem davy lidí, je to jako na stromu, lesy snažím dělat všechno proto, ať jsme hodně pěkný, někdy mozek je odbylen, u toho dobře feeling, už ty sama nefilem a taky se dobře cítím. Vyjdu přímo na světě,
I'm a going back. Big 45 and I'm a bug. But I'm a gun bug. Big 45, 45.
Sounds that intercept. You find that information's incorrect. Pull the plug, disconnect.
no way that the crowd can't sit down.
Znáte to tu? Jo. Kde najdete?
Neurofunk.
Hajzlu.